Hi, everybody. Have you ever wondered what is the true purpose of going to church every day, every week? Now, there's so much we can say about this, but I want to take us back to Luke 19, verses 45 to 48. There's so much talk about what goes on in the church today. And we who are ministers in the church, sometimes we get lost in the doings of organizing services, doing all kinds of things, getting together. Jesus said something so profound here, and I'm going to read it to you here from the New King James. Then he went into the temple and began to drive out those who bought and sold in it, saying to them, "It is written, my house is a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves." And he was teaching daily in the temple, but the chief priests, the scribes, and the leaders of the people sought to destroy him, and were unable to do anything, for all the people were very attentive to hear him. But I want us to go back to verse 46, where Jesus says, "My house is a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves." Now, a lot of people have been turned off going to church. I feel bad about this, because church can be a wonderful place for all people. It can be a place where we can worship, praise, and pray, and focus on that. But in some places, sorry to say, it has really become a den of thieves. Jesus weeps over Jerusalem, like some of us are weeping over some ministries and some pastors today. Jesus was heartbroken because he saw the destruction of Jerusalem at that time. It was coming. But the people did not recognize their time of visitation. What do I mean by that? They didn't realize who Jesus really was and what his purpose was at that time. That he came to offer them peace with God and salvation. They got caught up in other things, like the church is today. Offering handkerchiefs to be prayed over, offering oil, water, anything you can think of, even rocks, anything. Some ministries are making up things that Jesus never asked us to do, to keep people in the church, to keep people dependent on them so they can pull money from them. When you go to church, you need to learn to grow as a believer, to grow, to be inspired, to take your own leadership role, to win people over, to understand the word, to teach the word, to usher in the coming of Christ through prayer, to pray for the sick, to pray for the church, to pray for the nations, to pray for one another. That is the main reason we gather to church every week, or sometimes twice a week. So Jesus was really concerned about what was going on at the time, because he saw that there was a spiritual blindness going on, that they missed an opportunity due to their spiritual blindness, due to unbelief. They missed the opportunity to grab hold of what the whole purpose of his coming was. Now Christ has come and will come again, And we need to usher him in prayer as we gather as a church. So remember, the purpose of gathering is to study the word, grow by the word, pray to usher in the coming of Christ, pray for each other, and win souls to come into the kingdom of God. That is what the church is all about. Let us make the main thing the main thing. Thank you for studying the word with me. I stop here, and I will be back next time to continue. And we will go to Luke chapter 20. God bless you. Remain blessed, and don't stress about anything. Just pray.